Hey everybody, welcome back to Lowe's Comics and Collectibles, and this week we will be checking out the Gundam Universe Burning Gundam figure. He is GU11 from the series. Got some awesome box art here. If you guys are in-box collectors, or if the voice actor would be at an anime convention, it'd probably be a nice little figure to get signed. So let's start by getting him open here. I pre-cut the box, so hopefully this will help with things. Got a box. What's rattling around in here? Also promotional papers. Got your instructions. Yeah, let's see what do we got here. Got a little two-part clamshell open. Looks like we've got our burning finger hand. The I think it's the action-based little plug bit, and that's not good. That just fell off. But oh, we've got a different like the glowy bit, and I'm pretty sure that's the cockpit cover. For when you activate the burning hand, you can probably change it out and open up the chest plate like it does in the show. And he's got his little Gundam pack. Anyway, guys, let's get him to the figure cam. We'll have him together. We'll see what kinds of articulation stuff we got with this. It's a little concerning. First impressions, he doesn't have any beam sabers, and that was kind of his main armament in the show. But we'll take a look at it up close and see what we got. And on the figure cam. Okay, everybody, we got him out north the figure test. So first thing we got is his backpack here. So we'll go ahead and slot this in the back. Hopefully, there we go. So when he goes burning hand mode, you can pop the wings out like that. So it's cool that they got the backpack in there. And his other accessories are the action base plug, the actual burning hand itself, and it's not the cockpit hatch. It's in the same area, but basically this chest cover that is you pop up and then you can put the glowy core there into it. So let's take a second and look over the figure itself. So pretty standard affair for any fans of the G Gundam series. I like the metallic green for the eyes and the cameras, if that'll catch in the light. But if it doesn't, trust me, they're metallic. You got your classic double fins for him, and I like they picked out some of the detail in the face, beard. The Vulcan cannons in the shoulders even have the little things in the front painted. Pretty standard thing though. Red, white, yellow as far as color scheme goes. So you got, as has pretty much been standard with all these figures, the armor plates move to not limit mobility. So you can get his arm up about yay far. And I mean, if I see, can you? No, it's about as far as that arm will go up. He'll bend at the elbow pretty far. I mean, oops, about that far. Straighten his arm out. The head motion. Sorry, guys, I'm getting down here a little bit far. Head motion up about that far, down, and you can do the full 360 because everything clears. On this one, a bit weird because I seem to remember the other ones, the torsos would twist. And this one, it's got cuts in it for the so you can sort of ab wiggle a little bit, but the torso doesn't have a section to twist at the pelvis there. It's a bit weird. The armor plates on the sides wiggle. Oddly enough, this is starting to become a point of tension for me personally. He doesn't have his beam sabers because they're molded on the hip armor. And I mean, you do get a lot of other little bits and bobs, but it's just weird to me because that and the Toggies don't have. The Toggies at least has the beam saber hilts, and you can get the sabers off the RX 78, but this one doesn't even have them. That was his main armament. Now, as I'll show you in a second, when we get to doing the burning hand thing, you know, maybe it was cost cut to allow some of the other stuff. So I'm not sure I really land on that, but the skirt armor in the front there is also jointed. So you can get, let's use the other leg because the back skirt popped off. You can get him about, sorry, I probably should have waited to put the backpack on. He'll kick back about yay far. The knee, I mean, he can touch the backpack, and that's about as much articulation as you can get because it's got that bit of a chonk knee frame joint there. The ankles have the plates here that move, so you don't really lose a lot of up and down motion, but I'm glad the plates move. But the feet go up about that far, down about that far, and wiggle side to side about like that. The detail on this looks really good. Minor complaint might be I think the calves are supposed to open up, but on a figure I don't think that's honestly that big of a deal. Because if I'm remembering correctly, he has the thrusters and the calf muscles. But maybe I'm thinking of another Gundam on that one. Good thing too is you don't have to worry about breaking the skirt armor because it slots back in usually. I might have the ones in the back are done a bit different. I'm not sure how. Do they just slide up in there? I have to pull my back skirt off and look at it. But okay, some of the details they added that are maybe why you don't have your beam sabers is the, if I can get it. Ow! Just jabbed myself. The front chest plate comes off there, and you slot in this one. You can see what I'm doing. Sorry, I had to slots in like that because you got that one hole up here, and then that other tiny hole. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to block the view for a second here. You slot in this little doohickey, and I probably should have done this the other way. Hold on, let me start over here. You do that, and then you take the little cord flotchet, and you put it in the chest like that. His little his power core. I can't remember. I don't know if they ever said what that was in the anime. And then you slot in the, what up my sleeve? You slot in the other cover. It's a bit tight, so you might have to push it so that pops up. You come over here. You can flip. You can pull this piece of armor off the arm, and you can flip up that little yellow thing there. I don't remember this popping up in the show though. Maybe I need to go back and watch G Gundam. And then he's got that peg there, and you've got these two holes, and you can slide it down a slot basically, and you have the little hand gauntlets for when he does burning finger. So we'll just pop off our hand, slot in this metallic red hand. Then we'll also do the thing like we did before. Right? I was wondering if it was. I'm glad they did the metallic. That was a nice touch to make it look like it glows. Let me. Hopefully that'll show it a little bit better on the camera. But you got your metallic, and then you flip up your wings in the backpack. All that good stuff. And he can do the burning finger. So that's very cool, and I like it. So, but anyway, just looking it over and thinking it through, I don't know, because I don't know how much it costs to make the beam sabers and the blades, because I know a lot of these have not come with blades as well, and I know they've got to carefully think about what they choose to put on a figure and decal hits, and so maybe it's a good reason. It just feels real awkward that Burning Gundam's primary weapon was the beam saber, that he doesn't at least get one, and he doesn't even get a spare hand to be able to hold one, even if you wanted to say take the Tallgeese's beam sabers, or one of the other Gundams that has like a white beam saber for figure photography. So it's a bit weird to me, personally. So your mileage may vary a little bit on that. But overall, same quality that the other figures have had. I think they're still a good line and a good substitution for those who aren't necessarily comfortable doing models. My only real complaint has just been the lack of beam sabers. I like that like I've said, that the plates are in review. The plates are usually jointed. These aren't in the back, I don't believe, but they're all one piece. But they've been jointed enough to generally preserve articulation, and you get the rocket engines in the back. So they don't seem to skip on detail, and you can do, pretty sure, we'll double check, but I think you can pull off either arm, so you can do the gauntleted hands on either one. You just don't get another burning hand for that side, which is fine. He always did it with one hand, so it's no big deal. So as long as you're aware that you may not get a full beam saber, I don't think there's really any problem with these figures. And I'd recommend them to anyone who's a big Gundam fan. Anyway, guys, thank you for spending some time with me this week. And I'll catch you next week for the next figure video. Peace.